In September 2021, the first Rivian built for customers rolled off the production line in Normal, Illinois. Thus, Rivian R1T became the first all-electric pickup truck to hit the market, beating the likes of Ford 150 Lightning and Tesla's Cybertruck. But the idea of electric trucks were nothing new. Just a century ago, in 1907, also in the state of Illinois, Walker Vehicle Company manufactured Walker Electric Truck. These trucks were used for deliveries by bakeries, retail stores, and US mail. They were a much better alternative to horse and wagon due to their quiet operation, low maintenance, and lack of exhaust emissions. Qualities that continue to define electric trucks today. In fact, in the year 1900, 1/3 of all vehicles in the United States were powered by electricity. However, they faced stiff competitions from internal combustion engine vehicles, which offered greater range and faster refueling options. However, the 21st century witnessed a resurgence of interest in electric vehicles, spurred by advancements in battery technology, environmental concerns, and a global push towards sustainable transportation. With its impressive range, off-road capabilities, and innovative features, the R1T marked a turning point in the perception of electric trucks, spurred by a wave of interest and investment in the sector. Several more electric trucks are on the horizon. Chevy will start selling its Silverado EV in 2023, while GMC Sierra EV is due not long after. Ram, meanwhile, has promised an electric truck in 2024.
As you can see, trucks has come a long way from something like this to something like this. The future of truck is gonna get more interesting. By 2035, California is gonna mandate all new cars and trucks on the market has to be 100% emission free. So what does this hold for the future of truck? Well, today we're gonna go investigate. We're actually gonna ask truck owners on what their opinion is on the electrification of trucks. As always, let's get into it. Do you mind if we ask you, what's your opinion on electric vehicles?
Through the camera, they suck.
What's your opinion on the fact that California is gonna ban the sale of new gas car by 2035?
I think it's bullshit. It's all power and control, man. I don't want to be on social media or nothing like that.
What's your opinion on electric trucks?
I love the concept. I'm getting the Cybertruck when it comes out.
Oh, you only pre-ordered it.
I pre-ordered back when it came out in September 2019.
So what is your opinion on the electrification of vehicles?
I think it's a good thing, but I think there's a problem in the batteries not lasting long enough.
I don't like the electric cars. You know, people say, oh, you know, we're saving the environment. Guess what? All the electricity comes from somewhere. And if every one of these cars was powered by electricity, you know, in California, they have rolling blackouts. Can you imagine? They'd have rolling blackouts where everybody couldn't drive their car. Wouldn't that be a thrill?
I haven't actually seen any electric trucks yet, but the Teslas, the electric cars, they're, for me, pinnacle of science. As humans, you know that technology is getting better when it gets smaller and quieter. So the more smaller and more quieter it is, the better it is. Just like with trains, how they used to be all loud and stuff. We still have loud trains. There's a track right over there. Very loud, but the new trains, like the bullet trains and stuff, very quiet. You hear nothing.
Would you ever consider buying an electric truck?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Just because we use ours for towing, and I don't think
yeah.
we probably tow what we need it for.
Would you ever consider buying an electric vehicle?
Not right now. Actually, I just returned my Model X last week.
Why did you return your Model X?
You know, you take longer to charge the battery. Yeah, it costs a lot of time and not efficiency.
What do you think about the new electric trucks that's coming out?
100 years old.
I don't know about that stuff.
You would never consider buying them, right?
Oh, I need money for that.
Gas all the way.
Gas all the way.
Yeah.
So what's your main concern about electric trucks?
Because it running out and you don't have any place to hook up.
That's true. The range, right? Yeah. That's a big problem.
You never know who can shut you down.
Oh, the power grid. They can close it, right? So what do you think about California mandating all new cars have to be electric by 2035?
Absolutely no.
So
I don't agree.
California is banning the sale of new gas cars by 2035. What do you think about that?
I'll be dead by then. I'll be 100 and something, so I'm not even worried about that.
It's not gonna happen.
No. That politicians are doing that, honestly, just to get votes. Re-election's coming up, so they want to promise all these people now, 2030. No one's going to know what's going to happen in 10, 12 years from now.
And forcing people into situations they don't want to be in. And I'm talking about, I'm going to say this right out loud, stupid Democrats. I don't like the Democrat Party because they have too many ideas that aren't good. You know, when they say, well, we're going to take away your gas stove, that's stupid. We're not doing that ever. I'm against it.
What do you think about the fact that California is banning the sale of new gas car by 2035?
Well, I think it's a good idea. I don't know if you just, I mean, people need to have a choice, right? If they want to buy it or not. Just banning it altogether, I don't think is a good idea.
If they actually have a plan to incorporate all of the needs for the electric cars, like at every gas station you also have a charging port, then it shouldn't be that difficult.
Well, they have no idea where we're going to get all the electricity to power up these vehicles, so if they switch over to 100% electric, our electricity grid can't handle it.
I think there's enough that we have to worry about other than banning electric or, gas vehicles.
Would you ever consider buying an electric truck?
Maybe if they had more charging stations. As far as I'm concerned, I think the gas trucks are just fine. Like, let's say if you go to a river or go to a lake, then you don't have to worry about having to recharge the truck, or whatever,
Range anxiety, that's keeping you.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about, the Ford Lighting, the Rivian, the Cybertruck?
I think they're neat looking, but the fact that you can't get any distance out of them.
Yeah, the range, that's a big problem, right?
The range anxiety, but to me, it's not worth dealing with, having to worry about where I'm going to stop. Having to stop, if I don't want to stop, I'd rather get gas in like 10 minutes or 15 minutes and be back on the road.
So if there's like a better charging infrastructure, you might consider.
It'd have to be all day long.
All day.
And when I'm at night, I could plug it in. It'd have to be 400, 500, 600 mile range. Because like I go camping. I take this and we get my trailer, I go camping. Matter of fact, when you put a trailer behind any pickup truck, if it's electric, it diminishes the electrical power, so you can't go anywhere with those. You know what it is? It's just a car with a pickup truck bed on it. That's all they are.
I've been thinking about like electric cars and like how I would want it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, maybe. I like the performance, I like all of that. I like the fact that it's electric because no gas bills, But the fact that it's quiet drives me away from it.
I'm a man. I like sound. Tesla, not fun. I cannot hear the engine sound, anything. I don't like it. I'm not feeling like driving the car. It's kind of like Toy's car. Model X. No.
Too many batteries. You have an accident and you see it on TV every day, people are killed.
You're just going to stick with your truck, right? Because they last for a while.
At my age, yeah.
When Tesla came out with the Cybertruck concept, I love it. 500 miles, it's great, and it looks futuristic, all the capabilities, all that stuff. But I'm gonna keep both, because at the end of the day, you can run out of electricity.
That's true.
And you're done. Gas, there's always gonna be gas somewhere. It's good to have both.
I have these people come by and knock on my door, want to know if I want to get panels on my roof, and I say no. I say when everybody else has got one and the price comes down, I'm for it. But while it's kind of an experimental thing, I'm not for it. People like to say, my neighbor says, well, my electric bill is hardly anything. And I say, you know what? How much do those panels cost you and how long are they going to last? Panels don't last forever. It's not a one-time, just like buying a car. It's not a one-time deal. You know darn well it's going to wear out. So I say, they want to think their electric bill is nothing now, but I say, in the comparable things you're paying for, it's probably way more.
You think they're ever going to get rid of cigarettes? They know it's bad for you. They know it's going to kill you. But do you think they'll ever get rid of cigarettes? No. Because that pays the politicians the billions of dollars they need for their campaign. But yet, they'll throw you in jail for weed. I think we're always going to have gas no matter what. Because that's how they make their money.
This wasn't available years ago, and that wasn't available years ago.
That's true, that's true.
And the phones weren't. And the mic, and even you doing your job wasn't. All the things change. It's just good.
Thank you guys for watching. As you can see, the general public is still very unsure about the full adoption of an electric truck. There's still a long way to go before we're all comfortable with going 100% electric. Please let us know in a comment on if you would consider to buy an electric truck right now, or if you're not considering, what would they have to improve before you would consider to buy one. As always, this is Vaco Media. We'll see you on the next one.